What's my definition of kinky sex? I think kinky sex is something that you usually don't do all the time. It's something that you might go a little out of your comfort zone for, but you're definitely eager to try it out. Kinky sex, I think, could be all kinds of things. Anything from anal to foreplay with toys, whips, tie-ups, could be scratching, could be role-playing with your partner. It could be all kinds of things. I like kinky sex. I think the kinkiest sex that I do is I like to blow a man while I'm penetrating myself with toys, or having multiple things to do with myself while I'm pleasing him, and definitely interacting other things into the bedroom, or even slapping and choking and spitting. There's all kinds of ways to have kinky sex, and it can be a lot of fun. On a scale of 1 through 10, how much do I like kinky sex? I'd say somewhere between 6 and 7, 10 being the greatest. I like to incorporate a lot of things when I'm getting kinky in the bedroom. A lot of toys. I like to interact with that, whether I'm giving head, nice blowjob, and still playing with myself, or having him use the toy on me. Anything from tie-ups to whips, spanking, slapping, scratching, spitting, biting, verbal play, role modeling or role playing. I love that. I love acting out fantasies, especially something that's not usually common, like I don't know, little daddy stuff or anything like that is kinky. It's something out of your element. I like it when the man pulls me up against the mirror and makes me watch myself while he's penetrating me. Anything from pulling the hair and stuff like that. But I guess what the kinkiest stuff that I'm into is definitely interacting with other toys. Could be multiple toys, could be a toy, a vibrator, and your penis in my mouth. It could be you controlling it. Different positions. I like to be pinned down, tied up. There's all kinds of ways to be kinky. What would I recommend to a couple that's looking to experiment with kinky sex? Definitely start with communication. If one person's into kinky sex and the other one's not, you are not going to have a good time. If anything, you might come off a little too strong or creepy or whatever. You don't want that. Definitely communicate first, and look out for body language. Like if she's giving you signs, or if he's giving you signs. Like if he's eating you out and just, his tongue goes on your butthole and you're like, whoa, like that's something I liked, or something you don't like. Express that, like, I like that. You should do it again. Or if you like it and you're too shy, then maneuver your hips and make him lick your butthole again, and just kind of lets him know that you like that, you're into that, do it more. If you're not, then just be like, hey, bring it back up or whatever. Definitely communicate. Spice it up. If you're married and things are slowing down at home, go get the wife something fun. Maybe not like a dildo, but a nice powerful vibrator, something that is just for her, to get her off, get her going. Start it with down on her nipples or on her clit. Just tease her with it, and slowly start to shove your cock in her mouth. I'm sure she won't mind. And then just baby steps from there. Bring home different other things, or be like, oh baby, you look so good bent down like that. Let me just tie your wrist up against the bed. Let me give you a little spanking. Do you like that? Oh, you do. Let me do it again. Definitely communicate. If you need to bring home a video and like an instructional video to let you know what to do, how to do it, if you're doing the right thing. Just explore and have fun with it, and work your way up slowly. What do I recommend beginners to stay away from? Definitely things that you are not used to. For example, A lot of people are into electricity or breath play or water play or anything that's a little bit more taboo. Make sure you know what you're doing first and make sure your partner is comfortable with it. I've been in a lot of situations where everything is just going the right way and then out comes this electricity tool where it's supposed to shock me or something. That does not turn me on. That's my personal taste. That does not turn me on. It terrifies me. Don't even try it. So definitely stay within your comfort zone. Maybe just go out a little bit, communicate. Don't go straight into something that's foreign to you. Someone could get hurt, and you don't want that. You don't want to ruin the experience and the moment, and you definitely want to go back into it again. So keep it simple, work your way up to it, and if you don't know what you're doing, get an instructional video, ask your friends, make sure you communicate with your partner, and making sure everyone's having fun. What kinky stuff gets me in the mood for sex? Definitely everything should start with foreplay. You can set the tone with your foreplay. I don't know what we're going to get into when you start that. I don't know if it's going to be a passionate sex or you're just going to be a quick hard pounding, or we're going to get some kinky stuff, you know, but set the tone with your girl. What really gets is like putting me in the mood to get kinky. I like it when a guy goes down on me, he starts to use his fingers, and then he maybe starts to get a little rough. Like, I don't mind if he nibbles on my clit or that area, you know, like, I'm not saying bite me hard, but tease me, but like instill a little fear where I'm like, you know, like, that feels so good, but at any second he can totally bite my stuff off, you know, and it's that adrenaline that gets me going. I'm like, okay, we're starting to play now. We're just like biting little areas, scratching, you know, teasing the butthole a little bit, or just going back and forth between the two and just working it up a little bit more. I definitely like it kinky sex when I'm submissive. I like a lot of dirty talk. I like a lot of spanking. I like to be choked. I like to be thrown around. I like to be roughed up a little bit, but all ways that make me feel good and make my orgasm more intense. So I think the kinkiest, let's try to think of the kinkiest stuff I've done. I guess like a lot of the stuff in the shower. Don't be afraid to get really dirty in the shower, and that's where most of my kinky stuff happens.